It's Christmas in July. It's Christmas in July. Hello.
What I would do for a little bit of that snow right now.
It's hot today. It's hot, hot, hot. It's been hot, hot, hot all week here. It does not feel like Christmas here in Michigan at all. But it's Christmas in July. Hello, Trevor. Christmas in July, and we are crafting today. There's a lot going on, and I'm going to fill you all in. We have gifting that's going to happen today, right here on this live. And there's gifting that's going to be happening throughout the week that you can enter. So I'm going to tell you all the details about it. There's lots of amazing, amazing ladies crafting throughout the week. I'm going to tell you all about that too. But we got lots of time because I got an amazing craft that we're going to create. I'm going to pull my table back just a little bit because I feel like y'all might not be able to see my table surface enough. We're going to need some space for this one. This is a big daddy craft here, okay?
You got way too many windows open on this.
I got lots of windows open. Lots of windows open. Okay, can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Thumbs up if you can see what's going on here. Can you see the surface? Hello, hello. Say hi once you guys get here. Let us know where you're watching from. I know we're probably going to have some new friends popping on today. We're early. We're on the early side today. Is that like, can you believe it? Can you believe it? We actually got on here early. Hello, Miss Janet and Miss Cindy, Miss Carol. Just got done with your walk. Perfect timing, Miss Janet. Perfect timing. I love it. Hello, Miss Jerry. Hello, Carrie. Hello, Yolanda. I see you're watching. Tim is sending out a text message. Tim sent out the text message. So did you get the text message? If you did not and you want to know when we are live, you can text hello to this phone number, 810-374-0342, and you will get a text message when we go live. That way you don't have to rely on Facebook World to tell you, because we know how that works. We know how all that works or doesn't work, or you know. The number's also up there if you missed it. You can scroo it and zoom in, okay?
There's a star party going.
There's a star party.
There's a star party.
Star party. Star party. Woo! Star party. Star party. Star party. Woo!
Thank you, Lotta, for the stars.
All right, guys, we're gonna craft. We're gonna have some fun. If you are new here, yes, we're a little out of control. Yes, we're a little loud. Yes, we interrupt each other. Yes, we're not perfect. Yes, 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 yes to all the things that you shouldn't do when you're live on Facebook.
But we have fun, and we do some cool stuff.
That's what we do.
Well, some people think we do cool stuff.
We just have fun and invite you guys into our family, and you get what you get.
And you don't throw a fit.
I wasn't going to say that part.
Well, that's what we
You get what you get. Anyway. If you like it, follow us, stick around. If not, scroll on by, because we're not for everyone.
By. Wait on the corner. Oh.
I can't. I can adjust the camera a little bit. I can tilt it down a little bit. I know. I try to make it where you guys can see as much as possible without chopping my head off. Let's try that. Now it's crooked.
Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Margaret, for the stars.
Hold on, y'all. Hold the phone.
Hold the phone.
How's that? Okay, my head's not chopped off. You can see a little bit more. Does that work a little bit better? We'll give it a try. All right, so what are we using today?
Stars? I don't know. What?
If you already are a follower of my page and you saw yesterday, Tim and I went to a cute little, it's not little, it's actually pretty big.
It's pretty big.
It's a building salvage yard. So they primarily sell like household salvaged items. Doors, windows. They do have some new stuff that you can order, like metal roofing stuff and things like that, but there's a lot of vintage stuff. Am I reading this out loud?
You can.
He always points at these comments, and sometimes he's like, don't read it out loud, just read it. I'm like...
No, this one you can. It's funny.
Says the other day, Miss Terry says the other day I randomly had a tune stuck in my head. ... It was Star Party, Star Party, Star Party, woo! Star Party, Star Party, Star Party, woo! Yes, we like to sing around here. We do.
Yes, we have some fun.
Oh, listen. Who's that? Julie, Beth from the Ruffle Daisy, and I. We had fun together, okay? I got to hang out with her last summer.
Thank you, Kathy,
Tim got to hang out with Brian. And while Beth and I were at a business retreat, we were learning all the business things during the day, but then we were partying at night. But the guys were hanging out all day. We had so much fun with them. They are amazing, amazing, amazing. She is a hoot, so is he. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. So make sure you check her out. Check out all the other ladies.
For the stars?
Tim's going to pull up the thing for me, and I'm going to, because I don't want to mess it up, but I'm going to give you guys like the schedule of what's going on this week too. But what I'm using today, guys, I found these at the salvage yard, the building salvage yard. They have lots of newer, more modern stuff, but they got some vintagey stuff there too. I found these. You can see behind me. They were, like, I cut some smaller pieces off that were easier for me to manage in this space that I have here, because I probably would have whacked Tim in the head.
Oh, she definitely would have whacked me in the head.
Trying to cut them with him sitting next to me. So this is what I have left over. So we are going to gift some of this trim to 2 people at the end of this live. All you got to do is share this video, and that'll make you eligible, and we'll pick somebody right here at the end of the live. But look, this is exactly how it came. All perfectly vintage, distressed. I mean, somebody took some time to give that a little patinaed finish, and then time took over and naturally added more beauty to it. Okay, so when I saw these, I'm like, I must have these in my life. Are they not amazing? Look at this one. Look at that. And it's a nice thick one. Look how thick it is on that side.
Yes, welcome to the newbies that are here.
This is like a crown molding piece.
Thank you, Donna, for the stars.
See how it's shaped? Amazing, amazing. Now, you can go find vintage pieces like this, or you can just go to your local hardware store. And a lot of them, like Home Depot, you can buy different pieces of trim by the foot, take it home and paint it all up and make it look vintage, and just refinish it the way you want it to be with the colors that you want it to be. These were perfect. These are exactly what I want them to be. So we're going to use them as is. We're just going to cut them down to the size that we want them to be. So I think that's all I had to say about that. I'm like, did I forget something?
And that's all I got to say about that.
So I'm going to set these aside for a moment. We're going to come back to them because I'm going to show you the other things that we're going to use. I'm going to be using a couple of these.
Well, says it looks like some of the frames parents have on their paintings. There are some of the vintage
yes,
picture frames that are like that too.
Yes, you could take old picture frames. Listen, go to your Goodwill, go to your Salvation Army, go to your garage sales, grab the picture frames. You don't have to use it as a picture frame.
You can use stars.
These would make great surfaces, frames that are made like this, but you can actually like cut, like take them apart and use the wood for this craft. You can just take apart some old frames. Perfect idea, perfect idea. Because the largest piece we're going to use for this today is 10 inches, so a frame would be perfect. But I'm using some of this faux tin from Dollar Tree. Now they did have some yummy faux Tim. They had some yummy tin there too. But they had some yummy faux tin there as well. I didn't buy it because I've been like making a point to not buy things unless I have a purpose for it. Because y'all, I got a lot of junk. I got a lot of junk around here, and I'm trying to clean out some of my junk. So I didn't buy it because
it's dancing time.
I didn't have a purpose in mind at the moment for it, and it was pretty damaged. Like it wasn't in the best shape. Had they had like some square pieces like that were just like square, I would have gotten it. But this was like pretty rough. So as tempting as it was, I walked away from it and I left it. Now today I was like, darn, I should have gotten it. But that's okay. I've got the Dollar Tree faux tins. We're going to make that work. I'm going to show you how you can make that work too, okay? And Tim says it's dancing time.
It's dancing time.
It's dancing time.
It's dancing time.
We dance around here.
It's dancing time.
We dance. We sing. We have fun.
And we do
all the things. We make fools of ourselves. But we usually end up with something cute at the end. We make mistakes along the way. We show you what to do and what not to do. So we have lots of fun. And then I have this surface, y'all, that are from around here for a while.
Welcome, Linda.
I like to buy in the wood frame section, wood wall decor section. They probably at least twice a year have a sale. Usually it starts at 75% and then eventually goes to 90%. We've been sitting at 75% for a while, so I'm guessing pretty soon, because they need to make room for Christmas, okay? Christmas is already coming out at my Hobby Lobby, so pretty soon they're gonna need the space, and these surfaces are gonna end up 90% off. So I just keep checking back. If I see it, I'll let you know. But
welcome, Denise.
guys, I got this for $1.79. $1.79 for this surface. Okay, it's bigger and more solid than anything you're gonna get at like Dollar Tree. So that's why I like to get these at Hobby Lobby.
June says we laugh until our bellies hurt too.
Heck yes. Heck yes.
Yeah, so, Jody, I'm watching them.
So let's start crafting. Listen. What is it? Waquaz? Listen, this isn't a dating site, mister. They're not here to find a boyfriend, okay? They're not, I mean, some might want a boyfriend, but they're not here to find a boyfriend. So if
Be gone.
what was it? How did I say his name? Waquaz. If Waquaz told you you're beautiful, you probably are beautiful. But he's probably trying to get some money from you or something. So ignore him, okay? Ignore him.
And if you if you live in our area and you're at a store and you hear a
When Tim gets lost in the store, he can't find me. That's what he does.
Welcome.
And he waits.
Welcome, Kim.
He waits for me to back so he can find me, and he'll keep doing it until I back. Like he'll literally be and I'm like, oh Lord, he's far away. And then I wait for him to get closer, and then I'm like, he like walks around, I'm like, dude, you're gonna get us kicked out of here. You're gonna get us booted out. All right.
No, they won't boot us out.
This is too big. We need to make it a little bit smaller. So we are going to
They'll
we're gonna trim it up. But we want it centered. I don't want to just stick it in the corner and cut one side off, because then it's gonna be off center and it's gonna drive me
Cheryl
crazy.
says when they get lost in the store, they play Marco Polo.
I saw a mother with her kids doing that the other day. She was like, Marco, and the kids were going, Polo. Where is y'all, people like to take things out of my craft room.
Your scissors?
No, my corner tool.
Your corner tool?
The metal ruler thing that's like an L shape.
Oh, the square?
Yes, where is it? And where are my scissors?
The scissors are probably out in the kitchen with the other stuff.
Y'all, I can't with this family. You want a family? You want to adopt a family?
I didn't touch your split frame.
I'll be gifting the family away today. My scissors are probably out there, but I can live without the other. I just need my scissors.
All right. I didn't touch your split frame.
One family gifting today. It's a great deal. You get them all. I might keep my husband. I'll just gift the children who take my stuff. I don't know. I might gift the husband for a little while too. I'll want him back eventually. I want the kids back eventually too.
No, she won't.
I'll just lend them out for a while.
Did you use it when you was cutting your stuff?
Donna. Sorry, your comment went really fast. Did you say your brother's sick? I'm so sorry. All right. So I'm just going to kind of...
No, Helen, no. The kids do not clean.
I mean, they do, but it usually turns mom...
Oh, Donna says...
It usually begins with mom turning it into the monster. Clean this house! Before they actually, like, truly clean
Donna
it.
was saying her brother Rick does that sound all the time for years.
Oh. I know, like...
Actually, I learned that from a couple of people I used to work with.
So I'm just trimming some off the end. I'm kind of eyeballing it because I was going to kind of draw a line with my straight edge. I'm just eyeballing it because that's what we do around here, okay? We don't always have it all together perfectly because that's life. We don't have life together perfectly, so why should our crafts be together perfectly, right? Right? I mean... Who's going to believe that they can recreate this if we show you how to do it perfectly, right? You're going to be like, I can never do that. When I show you imperfectly, I show you all the bumps in the road and the challenges along the way, you're going to be like, oh, if she can do it, I can do it. See? Just keeping it real. All right, so I'm just trimming some off each side. I might need to trim a little bit more off. We'll see. Just start with a little bit.
Am I doing names?
We are doing names. We are doing names.
Okay.
Around here, we like to do gifting around here, and
thank you, Sharon, for the stars.
to do that, we pick names.
Desiree says, please don't send them to me. I like my quiet life.
Desiree says, I don't want the family.
Keep them.
I don't want them. Keep them. Keep them away.
Sherry says she's a wonky crafter and she's okay with that. We've seen your crafts, Sherry.
Who, Sherry Paulson?
Yeah, that one.
You are a good crafter, Miss Sherry. You are good. You are good.
Yeah,
okay.
That's not wonky.
So see, I've got that a good
Thank
size.
you, Denise
Look,
and
that
Joanne
looks
for the
so
stars.
good already. All right, so you're gonna find that once you cut the edges off, your little sticky back is going to like not be useful anymore. So we're just gonna, and look how, I mean, it's Dollar Tree, y'all. This is not like, I mean, it's $1. It peels off. Woo!
I got you $1.
Okay, it's $1. It's $1.
Thank you, Sonia, for the stars.
Don't expect perfection, okay? It's Dollar Tree. So what we're going to do, we are going to figure out, I think I want to, we're just going to butt them together like you would, because see, it has that trim around the edge. So like real tiles would have that trim. So we're going to go ahead and leave that.
Gonna grab some names for our bucket.
Yeah, we're going to go ahead and leave that. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So this one that I know is the right size,
Yeah.
we're going to use as a template, but I kind of need to cut this bottom edge.
Can I ask a silly question?
You can ask, it's probably not a silly question, but you can ask a silly question.
Well, why don't you center this and then then cut the top for there and then cut the bottom for there?
Well, what I'm going to
So
do,
it's centered?
so I know
So
how,
everything's centered?
because I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Because then I gotta like, well, I mean, I could. First thing I'm gonna do, now you got me thinking. Now he's got me thinking, y'all, so it's all centered.
New to your page, don't...
The best thing about this crafting event is there's no time limit, okay? I have no idea how long this craft is going to take. That stresses me out when there's time limits. When you're like, you got 30 minutes to throw together a craft. I'm like, have you ever watched me craft? Yeah, right, 30 minutes.
It says, new to your page, I don't need any more non-productive family members.
She says you can keep your family members.
Well,
Okay.
Welcome to our humble little...
So Tim is saying I should center it, and he's probably right. I probably should center it.
I'm sorry.
He's probably right. I was going to like be let it be good enough.
Christy,
that's
don't you mean 5/4?
5/4. I know, right? 5/4. All right. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the width. Okay.
Anyway, okay, I got some names here.
So I know this is the right width. People are like, "Girl, get to it." I know. He's like, "You're getting in my space." Yes, I get in his space.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm literally going to lay this on top of this one. And it literally fits right in there, and I'm just going to use this one as a template to cut.
Okay, we have Lois Post Zwerko, and I know I said that wrong, and I apologize. Mary Light, Savannah Hewitt, Susan Koch Tisseth, Kavan Crawley Jensen, and I'm sorry, Margaret Schwank St. Clair, Savannah Hewitt, Crystal M. Elliott, Cindy Berg, Donna Levisk Piantek, Judy Klein,
Turn it this way.
Melissa Richardson, Tina Smith, Tammy Taylor, Colleen Logan, and Vivian Lucas.
So if you are new here, we do lots of gifting around here.
Yes, we did pull a name. It's posted on the page.
Yes. We do a lot of gifting around here. One of the things we do is whenever we are live, Tim takes screenshots of the comment section and he reads the names of the people who are commenting in the comment section. If you hear your name, that means that you are going into our craft email bucket. Twice a month, we pull a name out of the bucket and we post it to the page. The next one will be right at around the beginning of the month.
Would a rotary
Beginning
cutter
of
work?
August. A rotary cutter would work. That would work. All right, I'll take my surface
What
back.
size is the frame?
The frame is...
The size is the...
The frame is... The inside is...
That bugs me because that's so much
just under 11 and a half by just under 15 and a half.
So 12 by 16.
So 12 by 16 is like the outside, but the inside is just under 11 and a half by 15 and a half.
Oh, someone said I said her name right.
Yay. All right, so Tim says we should center these at least a little bit. They're not going to be perfectly centered, but it's going to be about... That's probably about...
Denise says, okay, what do I need to do to win the family?
Whoop, whoop. Some people are probably like, yes, girl, give me your family. Some people probably would take them in a heartbeat. And they are a pretty amazing family. They are.
Well, we're kind of nuts.
I mean, well, yeah, I'll give them that. Did
you ever go over the schedule for this week?
I just cut a little slit so I know where to cut that there. And I'm going to do the same thing at this end. Just going to cut a little slit. Now, it might not be perfect, but it's going to be pretty close. So now we know where to cut them.
Debbie says, I'll take on that for a week. I need some work done around the house.
I'm going to use the side of my board to draw a straight line. And
yes,
then we're gonna
welcome newbies.
If I had my straight edge, that would have worked even better. Did you find it?
No. I'd like to know what you did.
I'm just going to eyeball a straight edge.
Well, you want me to go get my frame and square?
No. Yours is like as tall as I am.
Yes, Lori, she's trying to gift us away.
I'm trying to gift them away because they keep taking my stuff.
Huh?
Nothing. I love you, my dear sweet child of
Thank
mine.
you, Hope for the Stars.
Like
I love you. I'm not giving you away. I'm keeping you.
Hi.
All right, so I'm just cutting this. This is my daughter, Elena.
I am Elena. Hi.
For those of you
I
that
just
are
got out of
new,
the shower. Sorry.
she just got back from a sleepover from her friend's
For
house.
the hot
I'm
mess
exhausted.
that you day are you really have an amazing family. For the hot mess days that you have, you really have an amazing family.
Listen.
I'm guessing that's what she's saying.
For the hot mess days that I have, yes. For the hot mess that I am, I do have a pretty amazing
Sister
family.
Susie's on.
Susie! Yeah, cause Susie, can I tell them? Can I tell them, Susie? Can I tell them? Like the new development, like September, can I tell them? Some of y'all probably just figured it out by me saying that. Can I tell them, Susie?
Can we tell them Aunt Susie?
We'll wait for Aunt Susie to reply. Sister Susie! Can I tell them?
Sister Susie,
Can I tell
Brother
them?
John.
That's my sister Susie who's on. Tim's gonna watch for your answer, Susie. Because I'm not
Hi,
watching.
Judy. Hi, Rob.
Listen.
Let 'em.
Hi, Ronnie.
Hi, Susan. Welcome. Welcome to our humble little page.
This is a great
I'm
family, Miss
sure-
Penny.
Candace says yes.
Man, I swallowed wrong, y'all. I'm sure there's probably 10 easier ways of
Hi,
cutting out your tiles to get them to be the right size. I'm sure there are. And if you know a better way to do
Ask
this,
Lynn.
totally do it.
Terry says to ask Lynn.
Ask Lynn. I'm going to tell him. I'm just going to tell him. I don't know if Susie replied yet or not, but hey,
I
Sister
haven't seen
Susie. Hey, Sister Susie. Everyone's saying, hey, girl. So, oh, look at how good that is, y'all. Okay, Tim was right. Tim was right. Look how good that is, all centered up. Perfect. Look how good. He was right. Yes, I said it. He was right. Sometimes he's right. We let him be right once in a while.
It doesn't happen often.
Not too often. All right, I need
Oh,
a glue
Susie
stick.
says yes.
All right, y'all. Susie, my
Sister Susie.
sister Susie, my sister Sarah my sister Susie from Georgia, my sister Sarah from Virginia, my sister Kelly from Michigan are all going to be at the live crafting event. They will all be there. All the sisters will be together with y'all at the live crafting.
Why'd you look like you were gonna poke them with hot glue sticks?
Because I'm excited. I'm excited. Anytime the sisters get
Thank you,
together,
Lori. I couldn't remember that line.
it's
been
always
a long
good time.
since I've heard that
It's
song.
always crazy whenever the sisters get together.
Actually, wait, I'm not going to do this yet. I'm going to paint
Oh, no.
I'm going to paint it before I glue it on, because then I got to watch the edges, and I don't want to have to watch the edges too much. So we're going to go ahead and paint these. So
Yes, Crystal, another day for Tim to put on the calendar of being right.
I want
It
to make
doesn't
these
happen often.
I want to make these look vintagey. Okay, so we're going to go ahead. I've got some chalk paint. I've got sheepskin. It's like an off-white color. Folk Art brand is what I'm using. I'm not brand specific. Use whatever
Thank
brand.
you, Christy, for Christy
You
Lee
got.
for the stars. That's great, sister time and crafting.
Yes, it's going to be amazing, amazing.
You guys,
amazing. We're so
it's
excited.
gonna be so much fun.
I know. You guys, it's 2 months. 2 months. 2 months until, and just a couple days, but it's about 2 months until the live event, and we are so stinking excited. All right, so I'm just going to use this. Chalk
Thank you,
paint
Gail, for the stars.
works well for this because it's plastic. Acrylic paint might not stick as well as chalk paint will. My original thought was to put a little bit of red underneath and then put my white on.
Thank you, Sherry, for the stars.
And then sand it a little bit so that the red shows through, but I don't have red chalk paint. All I have is, it's more of like a burgundy acrylic paint. So I'm going to show you a way to make it look like it's chippy showing through, but without putting it on first. So you get a fun little painting technique today.
Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on here. Birdie says, I'm glad you listened to Tim. I was about to say center. It looks cool.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. I know. Tim was right. Tim was right.
I'm going to bask
You took
in
the
this
words right out of my
very
mouth.
little bit of glory that I have.
Tim's going to bask in the glory of it. Now, you're going to have to kind of go all different directions with your paintbrush because you got to get in all the little areas. But you guys, there's lots of gifting opportunities, okay? So one, we're going to gift some of this wood that we're using today. I'm going to pre-cut them to the sizes that you need and to recreate this. And 2 people are going to get them already pre-cut, ready to go
Thank
for
you,
them.
Wanda, for the stars.
And then, so that's today. All you have to do is share the video and we will see that and we will pick 2 people at the end of the live. And then hold on, because I'm going to lose my train of thought. And then another gifting opportunity is there is a link in the description of this video. Tim can pin it in the comments for you too. If you go to that link, you can sign up for a contest, okay? There's amazing ladies that are part of this crafting throughout the week. And we've all donated a gift, okay? That's going to be gifted on Friday. All you got to do is go follow that, enter it. Super, super easy. Literally takes like 20 seconds. And Friday night, the winners will be chosen. There's gift cards. There's classes. There's kits. I'm doing a goodie box from our wood and metal shop. So you will get a box of goodies from our shop is my prize donation. So make sure that you enter that. And then there's also the names that Tim's saying throughout this live. You go into our crafty mail bucket. If you hear your name, make sure you're following the page because that's how we let you know you won. We don't send you anything. We literally just post it right here to the page so you can see it and then you reach out to us and we get you a box of goodies from our shop for that one as well.
I think that's it. Oh, yeah. Looks like it.
That should be it. You can pin it for him.
And didn't tell me.
I got a new pot for my plants. It's the same plant. I got to put it in a new planter. Ooh, this technique works good. Do a little swirl. It gets in all your little crevices.
Plant.
That's my plant that my mom gave me for Christmas, honey.
That looks like the one that
Thank you, Missy, for the stars.
No, that's mine.
Where's mine?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know where yours is, honey. I don't know. Mom's crafting. I don't know where you put your plant. How do you lose a plant? Only in my house do we lose a plant, a live living plant that was gifted for our birthday. Where's my plant? I don't know where your plant is. You probably put it in your room and it probably...
Thank you, Lenny, for the stars.
Was it in a green bowl before?
Oh my gosh, yes.
That's my plant. That's my plant. Grandma gave it to me
Thank you,
for birthday.
Lisa, for the stars.
Okay, whatever.
Thank you,
I've been
Julie,
taking
for the
care
stars.
of it, so it's my plant now. It's the only living plant in this house. I'm going to claim it.
I'm sure this conversation can take place later.
Right? You get more than just us here. You get more than just Christy at Christy's Craft Room. You get more than just Tim at Christy's Craft Room.
You get Elena interrupting Christy's Craft Room.
You get the whole family.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I said that. My daughter looked at me like...
Thank you, Dawn, for the stars.
What did you just say?
Oh, what?
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 Oh, my lord.
Well, thank you, Linda. She says you two are a hoot.
Aw.
Love to listen to you from Wisconsin.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you. All right.
The land of cheese.
Sometimes you'll need a second coat. It just depends how thick you put on your first
Cousin
coat.
Diana is here.
Cousin Diana. Hello, girl. My cousin Diana, her daughter is about to get married, and her son just got engaged. I'm like, how exciting.
Thank you, Marcia.
How exciting.
And welcome.
Lots of big things happening in that family.
Yes.
Lots of big things.
Ooh, Angie says she got her package today, the Joy and Noel.
Yay! Mm-mm.
Oh.
Okay, get ready, guys. I'm going to grab some more names here in a second.
All right, so how do you get your name? Just chat with us in the comments.
Yep,
Tim
just
will take
chat with us.
screenshots. All right, I'm going to dry these a little bit, and then I'm going to...
Denise says, now we need your son with his shirt off.
He was here with
I
his
thought-
shirt off for a minute. I don't know where he went.
I don't think he walked behind us.
He didn't come in the screen. He was just standing over there. He's been
Thank you,
shirtless
Sandra,
all
for the
day,
stars.
y'all. All day. All day.
I'm actually surprised he's still home.
I know. Me too. Me too. All right. This already looks good just like this.
Thank you, Deborah, for the stars.
And I might do a little bit of a second coat, but I'm kind of liking a little bit of the gray showing through the way it is.
Okay, we have Denise Swinford, Leah Ross, Brenda Bowles-Hackett, Janet Idziak, Lori Cope McElmore, Sandra Griffith, Janine Denglinger, Stephanie Schultz, Tina Smith, Deborah Kohler, Carol Mulligan Traskell, and Margaret Owens.
Now remember, when you use a heat gun on these tiles, they are plastic. They're pretty thin. They will melt. You want to keep it moving. You want to not hold it too close. Don't hold it in one spot for too long. You can use a hair dryer as well. But just know that you got to keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Keep it moving.
Keep it
Come
moving.
on now.
Keep
Nothing
it
to
moving.
see here.
Hello, Vicki Boyd from West Tennessee.
West Tennessee.
West Tennessee. You guys, we went to Hobby Lobby yesterday.
You guys.
Tim almost didn't go with me. It's a good thing he did, because his manpower came
Y'all,
in handy.
this woman cannot go places.
What? What do you mean? Like, what does that mean? Explain yourself. Explain yourself. What do you mean?
Oh, no.
What do you mean I can't go
Y'all,
places? I went
she-
just fine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, just fine.
It went just fine.
Yeah, until we tried loading it all in the truck.
But it's a good thing my car wasn't too far away, because we had to go to Chesterfield. We had to go into town, okay?
We had to go to the city.
We live in a small town.
I call Chesterfield.
we
If
have a-
anybody around here knows with Chesterfield, I call Chesterfield the city.
We have a whole lot of not a lot of stuff around here, okay?
Yeah, we got a whole lot of nothing.
It's a little small town. We got our Dollar
it's
General, we got
wonderful.
our Family Dollar, we got our Kroger's, we got our Dollar Tree. You know, what more could a girl want, right? Well, sometimes you need a Hobby Lobby and a Walmart and a Myers and a Home Depot and all that stuff. Right, so sometimes you need all the other stores. So
Yeah, Teresa, I think I need a bigger boat.
So we had to go to the big city yesterday. We actually had to go there because my car needed some work done to it before we go on our trip later next month.
Later? Oh, it's earlier.
Next month. Yeah, I was going to say later this month. But in August, we are going to North Carolina for Trevor for Junior Olympics to compete for nationals. So there he is. Trevor never disappoints, right on cue almost. He was a little late, but he showed up.
They call him the streak.
He did have pants
The
on.
fastest thing on 2 feet.
I did have to look to make sure, because I heard the shower running not too long ago, and I wanted to make sure it wasn't him running in a towel or something, because that boy would do it.
Do you have paint on your forehead? Look at Tim. Look at me.
Oh, no, it's just
No, you do.
I do? Where? Do I?
Hey, Mom. Do you guys have towels?
No?
Okay, yes.
Yes.
I'm a little messy,
Oh,
y'all.
stain.
No.
Okay.
So yes, underneath my dresser.
Just blend it. Blend
in my
it in.
closet.
Is it gone? I think I got it.
Stack up on the side.
I think I got it. Oh my gosh, y'all.
Let me see.
Did I get it? Oh, you are not licking your thumb. No. You are not a mom. You are not allowed to do that. Only moms
Okay, here.
can do that.
You lick my thumb.
It's good enough. You can't see it very well. It's good enough. It's good enough. Someone will just think I didn't blend my makeup. But they all know because we just called it out. Yeah.
It's all about the blending, folks.
See,
you
y'all
gotta blend it.
You guys always say, you're such a neat painter. I would have paint everywhere. See, sometimes I'm not a neat painter, you guys. Sometimes I'm not. Clearly today I'm not.
So, all of you newbies that are watching us for the first time, yeah, normally she doesn't get paint all over herself like that.
I normally don't.
That's just for you.
I did it just
She
for
did
y'all.
it just for you.
Right on my
Look at
forehead.
the sacrifices this woman's making.
Right? Right. Oh boy. All right, I think this is good. I added a little bit more, hit the spots that needed some more.
Thank you, Luann. She said she loves watching us.
Aw, thanks, Luann. So, we had to go get my car fixed. So, we had to go to Chesterfield. We dropped it off in the morning, then we had to go pick it up. It was ready to be picked up, so we had to go into town, and I'm like, so I said, we were almost there, but we were almost to where Hobby Lobby is. I'm like, we should stop by Hobby Lobby. And he's like, for what?
Yeah, let's just stop at Hobby.
I'm like, for what?
Really?
Do you ever really need a reason to go to Hobby Lobby? We are close to Hobby Lobby. We should go to the Hobby Lobby.
Hi, Sylvia.
You never know. I said, there's always things. I said,
Sure.
I mean, it's so true. But I'm like, I need things for the live crafting event. I'm looking for like different decorations and things for here and there, and I just want to see what they have. And
Somebody was asking information about the live event.
The live event is in September. We did sell out of the tickets, and we sold out of our virtual tickets. If we do end up having a few of the virtual tickets, because they're getting kits, once it's all said and done, and everyone gets their kits, if there's any left over, I will make them available here on the page. So, but currently right now, I don't have any spaces available. All right, good enough. I'm drying it. I'm calling it good, and I'm drying it.
Where was that at?
Where's my water? Okay. So, we went to Hobby Lobby, and they have a bunch of furniture, 66% off.
Yeah.
And we need some furnishings, because we have, our new space that we are going to be moving into soon.
Sharon says, I love watching you. It's free entertainment.
Yes. I love it.
Thank you, Angie.
So we need some new things, and they had the perfect shelving for our new space. So I'm like, I'll take that one, and that one, and that one, and that one, and oh, look how cute that one is.
Yeah. So, Robbie, haven't been drinking. It's just she's just putting those one-liners out there for me. It's
I'm
like
just
shooting
giving
fish in a barrel today.
I'm just giving him lots
She is
of ammo.
setting me up so. She is setting this stuff up. It's just like it is. It's like fish in a barrel.
I'm just giving it to him today. I'm giving it to him. Work it, girl. But yeah, if we end up with extra kits, we will make them available to you guys. We're making a vintage Christmas tree today with some of the vintage finds I found yesterday at our local building salvage yard. Some yummy, yummy, amazing trim we are using. So these here are tiles. These are tiles from Dollar Tree. And then here's the other piece of trim that we're using.
Rachel says, newbies, this is Tim and Christy every day, but you will love them. They will crack you up. They make crafting fun and lift your spirits.
Yeah, I mean,
They
this is
entertain
relatively
us.
normal for us.
Yeah,
It is.
it really is. Yeah, Darla, our Frankenmuth live.
Yes. Yes. But all my sisters will be there, and I'm super, super, super duper excited. It's going to be fun. We're
going to have a blast, guys.
But yeah, there's only 2 months left, so we're like down to like the crunch time of all the last minute details. That's the fun part, all the details. I'm all about the details and the fun little additions, like that's what I'm excited about. All right, guys.
Oh, Diane, first time watching in Oklahoma.
Welcome,
Get
Diane.
the small town thing. I'm such a small town. Don't have any stores. Oh my God, that's where I want to live.
Tim wants to live there. Tim wants to move to Soddy Daisy, Tennessee, because he likes the name of it, and he drove through there one time and said he wants to retire there.
course, it's been close to 20 years
Craft
since I've been
Smart.
there. I think that's where we should go on vacation.
Craft Smart Burgundy.
Just
Soddy
start
Daisy?
looking for houses.
No. Nothing against Soddy Daisy. Just, I'm.
My wife is much.
We just signed a lease locally for our business, so we're kind of stuck.
Well,
At least for a while.
for a few years.
All right, so I'm using this little scraper. I want
Welcome,
it
Shirley.
to look like there's a little bit of like someone painted these like this burgundy color and then painted it over it white, and then over time it like got chippy and yummy. Okay, so I put a little bit of my burgundy on
Angie,
there.
that is funny.
I got some on the back. I'm going to scrape some of the extra off so there's not too much there. I can always come back and get more. And then because this is raised and bumpy, I'm going to drag it over, and these high spots are going to pick up some of my red. Okay?
That is September 24th, right?
September 23rd and 24th.
23rd and 24th.
Yep.
The 23rd is the riverboat, and the 24th is the actual live event.
Yes. We rented the whole entire riverboat for our group. It's gonna be so fun. You can put as much or as little as you want.
Cheryl says a vacation home. I could do that.
A vacation home is
But then
a little more manageable.
Yeah, but
But
then
I like to go somewhere different for
Yeah.
vacation every time. I don't want to go to the same place every time. So yeah. Like, I get it. There's places where you're like, oh, this is amazing, and I want to go here all the time. But we have not explored the country enough to lock ourselves into one place. We have lots of places
Okay.
we still want to see. We've been busy raising a family and being sports parents, where all of our time and vacations revolve around our kids' sports. So
Naya.
we haven't explored enough.
Naya's here.
Hey, Naya. What'd she say?
I want to go on a riverboat. Can I come too?
Naya, you come to Michigan, you can go on the riverboat with us. Naya is my niece from Florida. Girl, you get yourself here to Michigan, you got a seat on that riverboat. I promise ya. All right. So I wish all my brothers were going to be here too. That would be amazing.
Yes, Chris.
too.
I am going to get some more names here in a minute.
All right, I'm going to do just a little bit more on this one, and then I'm going to move on to the other one.
Snohomish, Washington.
We have one more step. We're not fully done, but I'm going to give you an idea. And you can do multiple colors. You don't have to you can do any color you want, and you can do multiple colors if you want to. Woo, I went a little heavy in that spot, but that's okay. Aging and chipping, look at that, guys. That looks like that tile I was looking at the other day. Amazing. So we got to do this one.
Ooh, June says, believe me, guys.
Oh, the schedule. Pull
Believe
up the
me,
schedule.
people, this is authentic Tim and Christy. Tim, have you ever vacationed in Colorado? Funny you should mention Colorado. Isn't that where it's at? I don't know. I don't have a damn clue.
Don't
where
ask
it's
me
at.
geographical
But
questions.
we want to go to the
I
Grand
can't even say
Canyon.
Massachusetts.
Nope, you can say massive two somethings. So, we want to go to the Grand Canyon, but we're looking for an all-inclusive place. Because we were on the cruise earlier this year, it was all-inclusive.
We got spoiled.
We got spoiled. It didn't have to cook.
I don't want to cook dinner every night after exploring all day.
So, that's what we're looking for.
So if you know of an all-inclusive place, like in the Grand Canyon area, let us know. What did I order?
Yeah.
Oh, when UPS
is
backs
here,
in,
yeah.
you know they got the load.
Yeah, you know they mean business. So that's what that's what I'd like to do is the Grand Canyon, but we're looking for something all inclusive.
We just want like a little ranch type place where like you go and you have fun all day, you come back, they cook you some dinner, they do the things for you so you don't have to do all the things. I don't want to have to think about all that. I'm on vacation, right? We don't go on a lot of vacations, so when we do, I really want to feel like I'm on vacation.
Okay, you use the chalk paint for the base on the thing, and then you're using the
This
acrylic
is just
paint?
acrylic because you could put, if you had this, that's
No.
our dog T-Bone. If you had this color in chalk, you could put this on first and then put your cream over top and then sand it to bring back some of this. but I don't have this color in chalk. So this is a way to do it to where it all adheres, because the chalk paint is going to stick to your plastic surface better.
Gayleen, for the crafting retreat, yes, we are crafting, and even the virtual
Yes.
people are crafting as well.
Yeah, so that's why we had to limit our virtual tickets, because we're sending everybody a kit. So we had to be able to make all those kits.
And Sandra, when I call names, that means your name is going into the Crafty Mail bucket for our Crafty Mail drawing that we do twice a month, typically the beginning and the middle-ish. And then we send you a box of goodies from our shop.
Yep. All right, guys, I think I'm pretty content with this now. I think it's looking good. I think it's good. So there's my second one. There we go. Look how good. You could leave it just like this. I do want to tone it down just a hair. Y'all know I'm all about blending and toning down my transitions from one color to the next.
They're all saying the Grand Canyon is in Arizona.
I knew that. I did know that. I did know that.
I just know it's someplace I ain't never been.
I just felt like it was a trick question, so I didn't want to answer. I'm like, I'm
Look
not
up Dude
answering.
Ranches in
Dude
Arizona
Ranches.
and see if there's one close to the Grand Canyon.
There we go. There we go. All right.
Tiffany,
good
we
tip.
are in southeastern Michigan.
All right, so we're drying this. It's all going to start coming together pretty quickly here now.
That's what she always says.
You
Huh?
what?
Wait a minute.
How do I follow you? If you just click on where it says my name, Christy's Craft Room is live. If you click on that, it'll take you right to my main page, and there'll be a little button there that says follow, and you can click on
Gayleen,
that.
yes, for the subscription group, yes, we will still be crafting in September. We'll still,
Oh, yes.
yeah,
Yes.
it's yes.
Yes, I gotta look at the dates. It'll probably be the weekend after we get back. It'll probably, because I think that's the second to last weekend. But yes, oh yeah, subscription group will still get a kit, and we'll still be crafting in September. I just gotta look at the dates. All right, guys, so once this is dry, I think we're pretty good. Okay. Pull them off a little bit. Grand Canyon is amazing to see from a plane. I bet it is. Okay, so now I'm gonna take my sanding block. And I'm just gonna lightly go over this and just tone it down
One package
just
from Michael's.
a little bit.
Whoa. Okay, guys, I'm gonna grab some more names here in a minute.
Just so it's not so like harsh and fresh looking. And I went with burgundy because in these, there's little hints of burgundy in these pieces of trim that I'm using. All right, so same thing with this one. So, oh, Tim, I need the schedule. I want to tell them who's all crafting and what's coming up here.
Well, I've had it pulled up for you like 10 times.
We keep getting distracted and talk. We're like squirrels around here. I'm like a squirrel.
Here.
Okay. Okay. So, let's attach these to our board, and then we're gonna get our trim pieces ready.
Oh, I love Tennessee.
So the
I
schedule.
absolutely love it.
The schedule for this week is the Turquoise Valentine was live on Monday, okay, at 7:30 p.m. So go back. She made the cutest little Christmas winter hanger scenery with super, super cute. So the Turquoise Valentine, go check her out. Watch her video. She was live on Monday. The Silhouette Post was live this morning at 9:30 a.m. So go check her out. I have this schedule posted. I posted it on my page too. So you can go back with all the links to all of their sites. So the Silhouette Post was already live this morning. Check her out. I'm live right now. And then on Thursday.
This is not Memorex.
Junk to Jewels, which is Junque to Jewels, will be live tomorrow at 12 p.m. This is all Central Standard Time. And then I'll Be Crafty will be live on Friday at 7 p.m. So if you go back, you look at my page, it's got all of them. And the Ruffle Daisy, she's live every day this week. So check them all out. Give them a follow. Show them some love. They are all absolutely amazing. So my question to y'all before we
Yes,
attach
welcome
this,
to our newbies, and welcome to those that, and thank you to those that have clicked the follow button.
trying to decide the frame. I think the frame needs a little coloring to it. I think we're gonna, I'm thinking a little bit of green. Because we've got all of these trims that we're using, and they've got the greens. What do you guys think? Show me some hearts if you think I should add a little bit of green. Thumbs up if you think I should leave it black. I feel like the black is kind of harsh, and I think we should go a little bit of green. Like a sagey green to kind of tie in with our boards. Tim, watch. Tell me you see hearts. I'm going to grab it real quick.
Well, it's looking pretty fitty.
See lots of hearts or 50-50?
Well, the hearts are starting to take it.
This is the Wedgewood. We're gonna go with it.
Well,
The
thank
hearts
you,
are taking it,
thank
we're
you,
gonna go
Tana.
with it.
She said it's her second time watching, so apparently she liked it enough the first time to come back and
Yay,
give us
we
another
didn't,
try.
We didn't scare you away,
Woo-hoo!
and you said never again. All right, so this is Wedgewood Green. It's Ceramic Coat brand. It's my favorite. I
Yes,
use this all
Savannah,
the
this
time.
is Christmas in July.
I'm going to use my paintbrush. Get some on my paintbrush. Get some of the extra off, and we're just going to kind of dry brush. Let some of that black still show through. Just kind of
Well, thank you, June.
not hit it perfectly. Make it look a little
Where's it
aged.
at? Bonnie says, I'm a Ruffle Daisy follower and enjoying all you ladies for Christmas in July.
Awesome. Well, I'm glad you came and checked us out. This was such a good idea that Beth had. Because we've all been doing the Christmas in July, but it's fun that we're all kind of like pooling in together to do this. It's super fun. And it's an amazing, amazing group of ladies. You will love them all if you don't follow them all already. All right, so I'm just like roughly hitting it. Some spots a little bit thicker, some spots a little bit lighter. Like so.
Okay, get ready, guys. I'm going to grab some more names here in a minute.
Letting that black still show through.
Sherry says, one of the things I love about this page is that Tim is there with you, supporting you in this awesome adventure. He's a keeper.
You guys, he is a keeper. I'm a pretty lucky lady. I really am. Like, he has his moments. Like, don't let him kid you. Like,
I do.
He has his
There's
moments. But overall, he's pretty amazing. And I'm a pretty lucky girl.
There's times I tell her to fire me.
He's like, fire me, please. Fire me.
Just fire me.
Sometimes I think it's a threat. Like, what are you going to do? Fire me? What you can do? Fire me? Go ahead. Fire me.
Go ahead. Fire me.
Do it. Let's see you do it. Yeah.
She won't.
No. No, I won't.
Hey, puppy. Come on.
I shouldn't tell him that. But no.
No, come on.
There
Come on.
goes the trim.
There's
That was
Puppy.
Probably scary.
There's T-Bone.
That's our dog T-Bone. That's the one you heard barking in the background there, making all the noise.
It's my baby.
Spoiled,
Give me a baby.
our spoiled dog.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, he hasn't had enough love today. Ever. On this side, T-Bone.
All right.
Go, puppy.
So we went to the space today, you guys. If those of you that are new, that don't know, we are moving to a new space. We built a wood shop.
Welcome, Tiffany.
We outgrew it.
Okay.
So we're moving to a new space locally. We had to meet our electrician there today. I may or may not have added a light or outlet or two.
Or 4.
I may or may not have. You can never have enough outlets, and it's easier to add them now than to add them later, right? Right? You can never
Okay.
have enough. All right, I think
where's
that's
it
good.
at? Do you have a link? Sharon, there is, I think it's posted.
For the giveaway?
No, a link to the Christmas in July. Maybe.
It's on, everyone's doing it on their individual pages. There is a post that I posted this morning on my page. And I posted a post yesterday that has everybody's pages linked. So if you just scroll back through my page, you'll see the links to everybody's page and the schedule for when they're all live.
Okay, we have Julie Pope, Jenny Robinson, Diane Hyde, Tammy Taylor, Cheryl Johnson, Janet Idziak, Jenny Roberts Day, Lavada Labnir Vance, Tiffany Jones, Sheila Sermon, Marjorie Sherelle Bowring, Valerie Rich Connor, Tina Smith, Deborah H. Miller, Sandy Keene, and June Kitzman.
I do wish I had some gold. I don't have any. I need to get some gold. Like
What?
some gold,
Gold paint?
like gold leaf paint or something. I don't
Huh.
have any, but that would be like
You don't?
really yummy with this.
Probably.
I might come back with a little bit of the ivory, because I feel like it just needs a little something still.
Ebony.
I think it needs a little bit more.
Living in perfect harmony.
What do you guys think? Just
Side
feel like
by
it needs a little
side
something
on
still.
piano keyboard. Oh,
It
why
needs to be
don't
toned down
we-
just a little bit more.
Yes, Tina, we are out of room
We are out
again.
of. We are. Hopefully, this new space is 4 times now. Almost 4 times the space we have now. Although our crafting space isn't in the other space that we currently have, but we have a lot more space, and I think it's going to last us a lot longer than this previous space that we literally just moved into our pole barn out back in October. We've already outgrown it. We're going to come in with a little bit of our ivory, just a little bit, just a little.
How do you do the text number to my phone? Antoinette, send us a text, hello, to this number here, 810-374-0342.
Yep. Just like if you're going to text anybody else, you are going to send us a text message to that phone number
That says hello.
that says hello.
Hello.
Just say hello in the text message.
Hello.
And you will get your very first message you get back will be an automated message that says, "Hey, welcome. It's us." And then you'll get text messages when we go live.
Yes.
All right. Yeah, I think this needed to be lightened up a little bit.
You may need to go back to Hobby Lobby for gold.
I may need to go back to Hobby Lobby for some gold. Yes, I may. You are correct.
Do you need to register one time to be in all of the drawings?
Just one time.
Oh, for the
link there.
For the link there.
For the Christmas in July drawing, yes, you only need to register one time. One time. And then I think she said something about for following the pages, you get bonus.
Rachel says it's hard to follow all the crafters. I would love to, but it would take up a whole day, week, month. So I have my special ones and try to my best to follow. Wish I could follow
Yes.
them all,
Oh, heck yes.
but I have to
know.
get off the couch sometimes.
We do have to get off the couch sometimes.
We do have to get off the couch.
That's the best part of replays is I know a lot of you catch the lives, but there's also a whole lot more that watch the replays. Because then you can just catch them on your time when you have time. So that is the best part, that you don't have to be on the live all the time if you don't have the time. Because not everyone can.
Thank you, Julie.
It just depends on when people go live and what your schedules are like. All right, guys. I know this is a long craft, but listen, the long ones, they usually end up being the best ones. You can't rush, fabulousness sometimes.
The
right?
new space is about a mile from our house.
It's very close, which is
So-
very nice.
It's farther than 50 feet, though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, Savannah, everything's getting moved.
Yep, we're moving it all. We will still have this crafting space here. We will still have this space because you never know. I might just want to craft at home sometimes. I might just decide on the weekend that, hey, I want to craft and I want to pop on live with you all. So we're still gonna have.
Oh,
the
Margaret,
ability-
I'm sorry I didn't see your question. There's a lot that I don't. I try to catch as many as I can.
We do miss some comments. We do.
I do apologize.
Okay, y'all. Let's see. Yes. Okay, I'm happy with it now. See, sometimes when you do it, you're like, oh, I think just the green will be just perfect. And then you do it and you're like, oh, I don't know. It's kind of too contrasting and it's not exactly just what I want it to be. This is good. You can see the green. You can see the cream, a little bit of black. Yes. All right, so now we're going to glue these on. I'm just going to super glue them. I am using a high temp super glue. So the key is, if
No,
you...
we'll still work together.
Oh yeah, we're still going to be in the same space together. If you put your hot glue on and you slam your piece on there right away, it may melt it a little bit.
Sorry, guys. I'm trying to catch the messages.
Tim, you don't read fast enough.
I know.
All right. All right, get some good glue on there.
Oh, Margaret says I'm fired.
Fire? Don't fire him, Margaret. I need him. I'm not
See ya.
ready to fire him yet. I need him. Okay.
Now the space at home will still have we'll still have this area, and then the pole barn will still be used for like storage and stuff.
Yes. Yeah, it definitely will not be wasted space. We will still be using that space for sure. It's a big surface, so I'm trying to go relatively quick
and
so my
T-Bone
glue doesn't set before I
T-Bone will be with us.
Yeah, T-Bone will be a little shop dog there. All right, come on, move quick. Okay.
Jenny says I literally use Facebook for watching crafters. Y'all are my favorite. Thank you, Jenny.
Yay. All right. Press it all down before your glue sets. You could also use like E6000 or Gorilla Glue and just let it sit if you wanted to.
Oh, are there any reunion kits left over?
There are not.
There are not.
There are not any reunion kits. You guys, look at that. Look how amazing that surface is. I mean, just like that. That would actually be super cute, just like sitting on your mantle or even just hung on a wall, just like that. That's amazing. Isn't it? I'm not lying. I
Says
think
double
it is.
craft supplies. Now that's fun at the shop and home craft space.
Ooh, I didn't dry it. I'm gonna. It's a little wet on the bottom side there. I didn't dry my surface.
Okay.
Okay.
Get ready, guys. I'm gonna grab some more names here in a minute.
So I'm going to get this paintbrush out of here. I'm going to move some of this stuff out of the way because we need to get our boards ready because this is what our tree is going to be made out of, our Christmas tree. So let me move that. Let me throw that away. Put that in the water. Get the paint out of here. Sorry, Tim. I'm really going to get all up in Tim's space here in a minute, y'all.
These are the plastic
tiles
from
Dollar Tree. This was a piece of one. I mean, you guys, from
Wanda,
that
it's the 30th.
to that, how amazing. They look authentic and real once you spruce them up a little bit. I mean, that's clearly fake and plastic, but this, you never would know. People are going to think you got old vintage tiles. All right, so now I'm going to set that aside.
She used hot glue.
I just used hot glue. You can use E6000. You can use Gorilla Glue. Use whatever you want, but I did use hot glue. You could add a little bit of E6000 and hot glue, so the hot glue holds it now and the E6000 holds it long term. You could totally do that.
Tina says you need a whole shopping center. Pretty close.
I know, right? We do.
Pretty close. Thank you, Wanda, for the stars.
I don't think it would be a terrible idea. And I might add just a little bit of my E6000 in there, just like tuck it in my corners. Just because we are attaching the wood, so that's actually not a bad idea.
Oh, wow, June says some crafters never read the messages, so so glad you have Tim. Sometimes it is hard for those who have thousands of followers and no comment reader.
It is hard. It's extremely hard.
I mean, even with me here in them, it's still
We still miss them.
tough.
All right, I need to unplug my hole.
Where'd you buy your glue gun?
My glue gun from Amazon. It's the Surebonder brand. Y'all, don't you just love when and as soon as I get the hole unplugged, it's all going to come squirting out at me. I usually will take the Skinny Barbecue skewer from Dollar Tree to unplug it, and that works really well, but I don't know where all those are. Oh, they're in the other room. They're in the other room. Tim, I might need you to grab me hold on. I gotta unplug my hole, y'all. let me grab a barbecue skewer because that's what's gonna work the best.
Really? Oh, jeez. Well, while she's doing that, I'm gonna grab some names here. We have Samantha Burke, Lynn DeRoche, Lori
This will work too.
Doradus Stovall, Gina Barefoot, Jan Goodyear, Julie Bowen, Linda Bub Asper, Tina Smith, Sherry Papard, Savannah Hewitt, Rosemary Gamble, Jenny Roberts Day, Diana Drury, Tina Smith, and Cindy Matt Jackson.
We are back in business. So I'm just going to put just a little bit of E6000 under the corners here. You could do it before you hot glue it just to make sure. But this will just kind of give it a little extra hold. A little extra. It's actually holding pretty good, actually.
Yeah, the tiles we found, they were over by the kitchen section.
By the hardware. They were in the end cap of the hardware section.
That was, but
near
that was
the it was near the kitchen stuff, but it
stuff.
was like with the hardware stuff. But near the kitchen stuff.
Oh, Samantha says you can find them at Walmart.
Ooh. All right.
Also.
Yeah. I was gonna peel up the corners and add the E6000, but it's actually all the other corners are really good, so I'm not going to do that. I guess I don't need to. And no, I don't like
Lot more
pre-make my
expensive.
crafts ahead of time because otherwise I would know all this, right? I would know these things, but we don't do that. We just make them live with you.
Well,
we
have fun at work, Robbie.
We like you to see the craft start to finish, like with the things that work and with the things that don't work, because that is going, I feel that's going to help you when you go to recreate this craft later to see the things that did and didn't work. It's more reality of like how it's really going.
Melissa will be by Greensboro.
Okay, so we are going to start cutting them. I'm going to alternate them. I think I'm going to do, this is going to be on the very bottom.
Welcome, Lisa.
And then I'm going to do this one. And then this one. And then I'm going to do like 6 layers.
Janice, your name is just put in the Crafty Mail bucket right now.
I'm going to do 6, your hand's going to have to move because I need space. I'm going to do 6 layers. So I'm going to cut 2 pieces of each piece of trim, okay? And I'm going to alternate them. So the first one is going to be the bottom. So I'm going to cut that one at 10 inches. Now, if you have a smaller surface, you would want to cut it at a smaller width. It just depends on what your frame fits. For the frame that I'm using, this is going to work well. And for the size trim that I have. So I'm going to cut the first one at 10 inches.
Yes, the tiles are plastic.
Yeah, 10 inches.
Thank you, Debbie.
I'm going to flip it over this way, though. Sorry, I'm getting in your space.
You're all up in my stuff.
I gotta have a place to put the trim, baby.
I got to have a place to put my mouse.
I just touched my glue gun, y'all.
I bet that hurt, didn't it?
It did.
Don't do that.
Some people are like, girl, this girl's a mess. This girl's a mess. Why does she have her own page? What in the world am I watching? You're watching a real person crafting live. Burns and all. All right, so I am just going to cut a little closer to my edge here. I'm just eyeballing it. And cut. Watch your fingers. Don't cut your fingers. If you got a man or if you are
Thank you, Lori,
versed
for the
in a
stars.
power saw, you have at it. You do your thing. Get your person that can cut with a power saw to cut it for you. That's awesome. But you can do it yourself with just a little hand saw.
Thank you, Missy, for the stars. Tiffany, the names that I'm calling are to go into our Crafty Mail bucket, and twice a month we pull names out of that bucket and gift.
There's our first one, 10 inches. And then my next one is going to be 8.5 inches. My next one's going to be 7 inches, but then I'm going to need another one of these at 5.5 inches. So whatever you start with, at least that's how I did it. My bottom one is 10 inches, and I'm going to do 6 layers. I took 1.5 inches off of each layer to make each one a little bit shorter than the other.
Oh wait, who won the crap?
So 5.5, it's posted on the page.
Post on the page.
5.5 inches. I'm not going to say the name because I'll probably mess it up.
Yeah.
5.5 inches. It's posted.
It's posted.
It's posted. So 5.5 inches. This is the Fiskars brand saw. I always put a block of wood underneath it because that keeps my table protected.
Do we have a...
Do we have a what?
Link.
We do. Tim's going to get you the link for the saw. The key is take your time, let the saw like go through a little at a time. If you try like pushing too hard, that's when it like the teeth grab it and it wants to move around on you. So just take your time, hold it securely. It always cuts smoother when people aren't watching you. Anytime I use it live, it always it's a little more not as smooth.
Oh, where's my phone?
All right, there's my next piece. So we've got that piece. All right. So our bottom one is 10 inches. Our next one is 8.5 inches, which is going to be this one. Do this side. 8.5 inches. So I'm just going to lay my saw there.
Janice, send it to us in a private message. That was her. That was the Janice Van Blark. That was the crafty mail on her.
Oh yeah, you always send your address in a private message. Don't put it in the comments.
Well, no, she asked what she did, and I'm like, I thought she was asking about it because I said the names, and I'm sorry, Janice. I misunderstood. Okay. I guess that's what happens when I try to rush through comments here.
You guys, it's cut so smoothly when I was doing it earlier, when I cut these smaller pieces. And of course, when I'm live, I'm not going to cut it. There it goes. Get the rhythm.
What's 5.5 inches?
That one. Because, see, I'm cutting 2 pieces, and you're going to see. So I will tell you the length of each one. Instead of putting this aside and bringing the next one, I know I'm going to need 2 pieces of this, so that is why I know my other piece of this is going to be 4 inches. Because, see, I wrote it down. My bottom one is 10 inches. My next one is 8.5 inches. My next one is 7, then 5.5, then 4, then 2.5. I did figure that out earlier because I know myself in math, and I would be like, what is 10 inches minus an inch and a half?
Bernita, we do not sell this on our site.
No.
This
is just a craft tutorial, an idea, inspiration of something that you can do. I am gifting 2 sets of these pieces of wood already cut for you to 2 people at the end of this live. So, so you don't have to cut it. You don't have to go find the trim. 2 people will be gifted the pieces of trim already cut to these lengths for you. All you have to do is share this video, and we will pick somebody as soon as I'm done with the craft.
Janice, she's asking how to message us. How do I message you?
Click on my name where it says Christy's Craft Room is live. Click on Christy's Craft Room. It'll take you to my page, and there's a button at the top of the page that says message. You click on that button, it'll open up a window, and you will send a message there.
The frame is about 12 by 16.
Why is it? All right, and then we got 1 more to cut. So that is that one. Get rid of that. And now this one is... We're cutting one of these at 7 inches and one at 2.5 inches.
You're killing me over here.
Listen, it takes up space, mister.
Yeah,
it takes up space. So...
She's pushing me out over here.
7 inches. And you guys, I've had this saw for 2 years now. And I've used it for a lot of different
It's a nice
crafts.
little saw.
And it's still quite sharp. It's just one of those things where whenever
Welcome, Kathy.
when you're live, things don't go as smooth as when you're not live. That's the problem. That's the problem. So see how these are here? This is on it. It's pinching my board up, which is pinching my, whenever you want to make sure you have a flat surface, because if this board is up like this, as it cuts, it's going to bind and pinch, and that is what was happening. I'm like, why is it catching? Why is it doing
Jody.
that? That was why it was doing that. All right, now I need one at 2.5 inches. And these are all like approximate. Like I'm not like, I'm just kind of looking.
Janet, it's in Adair. Adair Salvage.
Adair Salvage. It's on St. Clair Highway and Palms Road. They've got some fun stuff there. It's hit and miss. Sometimes you might go there and
Thank you,
there's
Deb,
not
for the
a lot.
stars.
Other times you go there and it's got all the good stuff.
Yeah.
Because it's salvage. It's a little bit of this, a little bit of
Thank you,
that.
Carrie,
so
for the
never
stars.
know what you're going to get. So let me move those out of the way. All right, all of our boards are cut. And I will go over the sizes that I'm using with you again, just so you know. We're going to clean up our mess. All right. Get rid of all this. Woo! Get rid of that. I don't know what just fell off the side over there.
Where?
The back side. Fix my table that got all crooked with my sawing.
Crunk it.
Or Tim pushing it, I don't know.
I'm not doing nothing.
All right, so let's bring our surface back in. There's our surface. And we're gonna put our pieces on, like so.
Peggy says the door you pulled out was awesome. Did you get it?
We did not. I was looking specifically for doors while I was there. I did not find exactly what I was looking for, so I did not get doors. But
Thank you, Kathy, for the stars.
I'm going to keep looking. But I know there are a couple there that I kind of eyeballed, and I said, well, if I don't find what I'm looking for, I can go back and get those. So I'm still looking for doors. All right, so there's our tree. I'm going to leave some room for a star up here at the top. I do have these from Hobby Lobby.
Yes, for Wanda, for the giveaways that we're doing, if you comment and sprinkle, right? Oh,
Yes.
Savannah's eating biscuits and gravy for me.
All right, so I'm going to turn this towards me just so I can make sure everything gets lined up straight. And I'm going to hot glue these in place. And depending on your surface, you could do like a little piece for your tree trunk at the bottom too. I don't really have room for that here.
No,
So we're not
Sharon,
doing that.
we got the wood pieces at a local salvage yard.
Yeah, these are just pieces of trim, old pieces of trim
And-
that were already painted. But you can go to your hardware store and you can buy trim. A lot of trim at like Home Depot. I mean, it might not be as fancy and
You might be able to
pretty
find
as
this at like one of the Habitat for Humanity restores.
Yes, like the restores. Yes.
I know
you
there's
can
a lot.
find old
I don't
trim.
know how many of those are still around. I don't know if they're still popular. I know at one point they were.
Adair is near Richmond.
It's about a half an hour away.
About a half hour from Chesterfield.
But I know the restores, the Habitat for Humanity restores, have. I know they've got all kinds of this stuff.
Hi. Normally, if you were coming from where Miss Janet lives, out like St. Clair Shores area, Sterling Heights, out like Utica, those places, you would be able to take the freeway and get off at 32 Mile, Fredmore Highway? Yeah, Fredmore Highway. But the bridge between that exit and Adair Salvage is out, so you could stick it off there, but you'd have to take a roundabout way to get there.
Yeah, there's a lot of roads close out there right now.
But someone else also, though, we were talking about picture frames when you're at garage sales. The biggest piece is 10 inches. So if you're at a garage sale and you see a picture frame that has pretty like decoration like that,
well, Diane,
you can use that and just cut it into the trim pieces you want it to be.
You've commented, so as long as you've commented and shared, because we see on our side it shows us who shared it. It doesn't matter if it's with the comment or not, as long as they've shared it. It shows on our side. Oh, yeah, someone
Yes.
says,
To win the pieces at the end, you're going to want to share the video, sprinkle the video, and then comment, because we see right next to your name. That's how we pick it, is we scroll through the comments. So you're going to want to comment something. Even just say, hey. And it doesn't matter where you comment, at the beginning, the end, the middle. It doesn't matter, or how many times you comment. It shows next to every comment.
Janet says, I was up near there just last week, saw the bridge was out.
Yes, the bridge. There's a lot of roads, like closures out in the area
and
right
then
now.
When I used to build houses, because the area that we built in was already very developed, a lot of the homeowners would buy homes. We'd go in and tear them down and build their new house. We would have Habitat for Humanity come in, and they would take everything that was usable out of the house before our dental guy came in. So we used to donate a lot of stuff to the Habitat restores, and even at one of the couple of the nursing homes I worked at, as we were cleaning stuff up and getting rid of stuff, we would take it to the restore because it was about 1.5 miles away from where we were at.
Something to keep in mind if you're going to be doing like remodeling and stuff. Like, they love to get stuff. And
yes,
it really benefits people.
And well, it's a tax write-off too.
It's a tax write-off.
It's a tax write-off.
Right? Even better. All right, we got our last
Tell
piece.
the sizes of the pieces.
Yes, the sizes of the pieces are the biggest piece at the bottom. Now, if you're using a different size frame, you're going to want to adjust that a little bit and make it to fit your frame. But the bottom one is 10 inches. And then I just take 1.5 inches off of each one. So this one is 10 inches. The next one is 8.5 inches. Then 7 inches. Then 5.5 inches. Then 4 inches. Then 2.5 inches. So I took 1.5 inches off of each one going down.
Karen says there's a Habitat Restore in Saginaw and Midland.
Perfect.
So
check it out. Hopefully you can
yeah,
find some good.
Actually, one of the houses that we bought and we're remodeling early in our years.
Look good it looks so far, you guys.
We bought a lot of stuff.
Oh my gosh,
from the
look
restore.
at that. Amazing. But it needs a star. Every Christmas tree needs a star.
Janet, is that the one at 18 in Van Dyke? Is that one still there?
We're going to use this star. We might add a little fun behind the star. I don't know yet. But we're going to start by some antique wax and a baby wipe. And we're going to darken it up with some antique wax.
Dana says she volunteers at the Habitat store.
Awesome.
Cool.
All right, we're starting by darkening this up, and then we'll see which direction we go.
Yes, Joyce, it does show.
I'm feeling like a rusty star would look good. You know what would look really good, but I don't have any, is rusty wire.
We got a galvanized star.
I know, but that's not going to fit with this. It's gold. I know. Tim does have some galvanized stars that he cut out in the wood shop with the metal cutter. But
because when I have some open space on a sheet, I want to throw something in there.
no, I was thinking what would look good would be a
battery operated lights.
rusty wire. You could add lights. That would be fun. Some rusty wire shaped into a star. I think that would look really good. But I think we're going to maybe, I have this distressed oxide stamp. I might add a little bit of rustiness to it, and then maybe a little bit of like chippy white paint to it, just to make it look aged and distressed as well.
What does your shirt mean? Count it all joy.
Count it all joy. It is it's actually a Bible quote, and this is from Cotton Chaos. It was one of the shirts from last Christmas, so I wanted to wear it because it's Christmas in July. So that's why I wore it. But yes, it's from my Cotton Chaos girls. So this is a stamp pad, and it really gives it a good rusty look. So I'm literally just...
Sure, Margaret, that sounds good. Get ready, guys. I'm going to grab some bonus names here in a minute.
You can also take a stiff brush, take a stiffer brush, and get some on the brush, and you can get it on that way.
No, Jenny, the sun's still shining here.
Which works really well. And then you can come back with a little bit more of your antique wax and kind of make it a little speckled.
Margaret has a habitat house. That's
Oh,
awesome.
that's so awesome. I love that they do that. A little bit of antique wax, bringing a little bit of more of the darkness back, making it speckled.
A spectacle bear.
And I think I might add a little bit of my ivory, a little bit of speckling with that. But there's we are so far. Look how it's looking old and distressed and rusty. And I just used the antique wax and the distress oxide.
Okay, we have Tammy Watkins Anders, Cheryl Johnson, Tina Smith, Janine Denglinger, Margaret Owens, Janice Van Blarkum, Jenny Robinson,
All right.
Doreen Pellegrini Miley, Kelly Alford, Margaret Barton, Bernita Tuttle, Margaret Schwank St. Clair, Corby Slocum, and Tina Smith.
All right, so I'm just drying this, and then we're gonna add a little bit of the ivory. Make it a little chippy, tone it down a little bit.
Oh wow, Margaret says, I helped build my house, and it's completely mine as of last year.
That's really awesome. We actually had one of our football coaches here in town. They built a habitat house for him and his kids, and that was
awesome.
It was pretty awesome, and a lot of the community came out and helped build the house. All right, so we're just gonna come in with a little bit of the ivory, mostly around the edges, like so. Just a little bit in the center.
How would it look with something to raise the star?
We will be popping the star out some, but look how good that looks. Look how good that looks. And then I think I have one last touch, you guys. It's almost done. I know this is a long live, but like sometimes, like I said, sometimes the long lives end up being the best ones because this is so stinking amazing. I'm loving it. So I'm thinking I've got some ribbon here. Got some ribbon that actually just happened to be sitting here. I've got some twine.
We see you, Sharon.
And I'm thinking maybe, I don't know. I was thinking raffia, but I'm thinking we're going to skip the raffia this time. I know. Can you believe it? I'm skipping the raffia, y'all. Can you believe it?
What?
Yes. I think we're going to... I'm thinking like a bow.
Where did you get the distressed oxide? Here, I'm
thinking a bow. Let me see how it looks. A bow behind our star. That's what I'm thinking. A little bit bigger.
There.
I'm thinking a nice big juicy bow.
It's cool how your kids are loud in the background.
Can you hear the kids?
Apparently.
Yes. They're in trying to train T-Bone right now.
Yes.
The old dog don't want to learn no new tricks. All right, let me see.
I'm sorry, Margaret. Thank you for the stars.
Let's see. All right, I just did it kind of rough. It'll be better, but what do you guys think? This is what I'm thinking. This is the direction I'm kind of leaning.
James, says anyone else play some bets she'll bring in the raffia?
I know. But I'm thinking it's a bad bow right now, okay? But I'm thinking like make a nice fluffy bow with a little bit hanging with that star in front of it. What do you guys think? Hearts if you think we should add the bow. Hearts for the bow. Thumbs up for no bow. Just add the star with it popping a little bit.
Can they come train Quinn?
Hearts with bow.
See a lot of hearts.
Thumbs no bow. I think it needs the bow. I think the bow, the lace, the vintage looking lace along with this vintage look, I think
Thank you, Julie, for the stars.
is good. So
Yeah, lots of hearts.
lots of hearts. All right, we're going to do it. We're going to do our, I have a bow that I like to do. I like to call it the, I'm going to move this out of the way for a minute.
No.
We need spice. It's the
Kind of reminds me of a wedding cake.
awareness ribbon bow. awareness ribbon bow. So I'm going to cut some strips of ribbon. They're probably about 18 inches long. And I'm going to lay them all out together.
Bow needs to be bigger.
Yeah, the bow definitely needs to be bigger. And then we're going to do some twine. And this is like a lighter color twine. I might grab a little bit.
Drape the ends down like garland.
Yes, we're going to let the ends hang down some. I'm going to grab some of my darker twine too, though, because I think it needs some of the darker twine in there. Just for a little pop of dimension.
Yeah, Mary, I see your comments.
This one, and then I got some thinner stuff. All right. You could even add some color if you wanted to, a little bit of green or a little bit of red into your bow if you wanted to. All right, so I got all my strips. Lay them all out into a row like that. And then find the center, like so. Lay it on the table in front of you. Okay, so it's kind of like a U shape, like that. And then you're gonna take your ends.
This is a pop of red twine?
Take your ends. I don't think I have any. I have like bright red twine. I don't have the right color. If I had like a burgundy twine, I would totally, but all I have is like bright red. So I'm gonna take my ends and I'm gonna crisscross them. So see how it's like the shape of like an awareness ribbon? See that? Okay, so now you're just gonna take your top part, your center part, and you're gonna bring that down to where they crisscross. Bring it all down.
Ooh.
Meet it in the middle like so. Like so, and then just take another small piece of twine or ribbon, whatever you got, and you're gonna tie it all together in a knot, and you've got a bow. Easy peasy. Yes, yeah, we read as many comments as we can. We do definitely miss some comments. We do. We do try to go back and read some more after as well. All right. Bring our board back up. Let's see, put my bow there.
Okay.
Oh,
Wow,
that's
thanks
gonna
for
be
showing us that bow. It makes it a little
You
easier.
are welcome. I do have like a sped up version of just the bow on YouTube as well. It's just Christy's Craft Room on YouTube, and I've got that video there. If you want to just see like a sped up version of just that bow. It's a super, super easy bow. And the key with bows, don't try too hard. Some people try too hard. They try too hard.
Me.
They like try to make everything perfect and have everything like laid out. You want your bow, like your ribbons, to all go in different directions and not be all laid flat. If all your ribbons are laid flat on top of each other, you're going to end up with a very flat bow. You want your ribbons to all be like facing different ways, kind of twisted and turning in all the different directions. And I'm telling you, your bow will come out better that way. I know it doesn't sound like it, but it will. All right, so let's add, I might add just a little black just for a spacer. I could have put that.
If you don't give... No, Debbie, we see you. We see you, Shirley. It's just...
No, we see you. We
see
can't
you.
see, we can't read every single comment. We just miss them. Because we have to tell how to do the craft too.
And it's, it's... Sometimes I try not to interrupt Christy too much.
I do.
Tries not to. Because then people yell at him. Stop interrupting her. It's distracting when your husband's talking. Well,
Just a
listen,
warning,
there's nothing but
guys.
distracting here.
You're not going to be able to hear her in a second. I'm starting the blender.
No, do not start the blender. We're almost done. No.
I'm almost about to make a smoothie.
Do not start the blender.
I need 45 seconds.
No. All right, y'all. I took a little popsicle stick and broke it into different pieces because I was going to use the little black from Dollar Tree, but it's too thick. I just want my star to pop out a little bit more. So I'm just using these 3 layers of popsicle stick behind here. And you're never going to see it. So I just layered some popsicle sticks All right, y'all. Thank you guys for hanging out and sticking around. I know this was a long craft.
This is a long one.
Some of our crafts are like, occasionally we get a long one like this, but usually they're not quite this long.
Yeah, they're not usually this long.
But like I said, sometimes it takes a while to get to all the goodness. All right, we're just gonna hot glue this on top of the middle of our bow now. And then I think
Kathy says, welcome Trevor, the shirtless wonder. LOL, I have one in my house too.
Yes, yes. My kids when they were little, were your kids like this? Were your kids like they just never liked to wear clothes? They just ran around in their underwear all the time? That is what my boys did. My boys in their underwear all the time. They did not like to wear clothes.
Yeah.
Brenda says, so worth it. Yay, I'm glad you think it's worth it. I think it is.
Bernie, this is Trevor just wants a smoothie.
Trevor
Mom.
just wants a smoothie. I know, the poor kid. I'm not going to add a hanger. You could totally add a hanger. If this is going to be like a shelf leaner, this will be probably end up on my mantle for Christmas. All right. Get it all just right. You guys, I love it. Now, don't forget, make sure you catch all the other ladies. Hold that up. I want to tell them one more time. All the other ladies that are going to be crafting with us this week. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I just want to get it right. I don't want to miss anyone, so that's why I want to look at it. So Beth from the Ruffle Daisy will be live every day doing Christmas crafting. The Turquoise Valentine was already live, so make sure you go back and watch her. The Silhouette Post was already live, so make sure you not post. I have dyslexia, I think. Undiagnosed, but the Silhouette Spot was already live this morning, so go back and watch hers.
Yeah.
I'm live now. And then Junk to Jules is live Thursday at 12 Central Time. And I'll Be Crafty is live Friday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So make sure you go check them all out, watch them, and show them some love. And then the link for the contest for the gifting, the big gifting, there's 6 different prizes will be gifted on Friday night at, I think it's 9 p.m. Central Time is when the winners will be drawn. And the link in the description is how you enter that. Now, we are going to gift today. Somebody is going to be gifted the wood pieces already cut to these lengths for you, and I'm going to send them to you. So all you had to do was share today's video, and we are going to pick a winner in just a moment as soon as I'm done showing you a finished craft. How awesome is that? I love it. I love it. Isn't it like great when the craft turns out better than you even picture it in your head? Like this is one of those ones. Love it, love it, love it. So we're going to pick 2 people. Tim is going to scroll through. He is going to just keep scrolling until he sees until I tell him to stop. He will scroll. I will not look. I will tell him when to stop. The first name, we'll do it twice. The first name he sees that has the little symbol next to it that shows that you sprinkled this video, he's going to say that name, and then we'll do it again, and we'll pick another name, okay? So we're going to do it twice. 2 people are getting all of these good pieces to make your own Christmas tree, and you can use any surface you want for it, okay? So we are going to, we're going to do that. Did I miss anything? Enter for the giveaway. Check out all the other ladies. Show them some love. And then I think that's it. I think that is it. Thank you, Miss Ginger. I'm glad you love it. Thank you, Mickey. Okay, so are we ready?
Oh, Mickey, you're so fine.
Ready to start scrolling, mister?
Yep.
All right, here we go.
Scrolling. Keep those names a-rolling. Scrolling.
Stop. In the name of love, before you break my heart. You don't have to be present. No, you don't have to be present for this. Like if you were watching and you sprinkled it and then you had to leave, we're still going to announce it. Just come back later and watch the end and see if your name was called. And then for the Friday night one, you don't have to be present for that. It'll be posted. Beth's going to post it to her page, and then I will make sure it gets posted here on my page as well for you guys, so you know who the wieners are.
Who the wieners?
All right, we got our first one, Miss Brenda Scheel. Brenda Scheel. Send me a private message with your address, and I will send you these wood pieces already cut to these sizes for you. All right, let's do one more. One more. All right, you ready?
Hold on.
He's got to get back to the top or
Yeah.
back to the bottom, and then he's going to start scrolling. But he scrolls just randomly.
Yeah.
Okay, ready? All right, scrolling.
Keep those names a rolling.
Scrolling.
Keep
Stop.
those names.
Who you got now? Who you got now? Can I have the sticky note, please?
Think
We
it
have-
over.
Kelly. Is that Wood? Joyner?
Yes. Wood.
Kelly Wood Joyner. Kelly Wood Joyner.
With a name like Wood, she has to get this.
Yes, Wood Joyner. Perfect. Miss Brenda Shield and Miss Kelly Wood Joyner. Send me private messages with your addresses, girls, and I will send you these pieces cut to the same size that I used them today. So, thank you guys for hanging out with us. I hope you guys are enjoying this whole Christmas in July. I hope you're enjoying this whole event that Beth put together. Check out all the other ladies and make sure you show Beth some love for organizing all this, because this has been fun. It's been fun seeing what everyone's making, and I can't wait to see what the other ladies make. And I love spreading you guys around to there's so many amazing crafters out there, and it's always fun to be able to see new people and find people that you might like and want to follow as well. So if you're new here, we appreciate if you follow us. Only if you like what you see and you want to see more in the future. Same thing, go follow the other ladies if you like what you see. So we love you guys. Have a great afternoon. Sorry for being a Facebook time hog today, because this was a long live, and
This was long.
sometimes that happens, and that's
Sometimes.
okay. That's okay. It was worth it. It was so worth it. We love you guys, and we will see you guys super soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.